So let's talk about bergamot mint. doTERRA has great descriptions. doTERRA's description is fresh, softly minty, and slightly citrusy. Bergamot mint essential oil can be used aromatically and topically, not internally. It's perfect for diffusing after a hard day or at bedtime. It can also be added to a comforting and soothing after workout massage. It comes from a flowering perennial herb with violent flowers, and the flowers are kind of spiky. They look like little fuzz balls almost, with heart-shaped leaves. It's a sun-loving plant, sometimes called, it's interesting because I got that it's sometimes called orange mint, but in another place, I've seen it called lemon mint. And when it very first came out, it was said that it was called marsh mint or lemon mint. So between marsh, lemon, orange, those are all descriptions for bergamot mint, or nicknames for it. It is a member of the mint family, and similar to lavender, bergamot mint's major constituents are linalool and linalool acetate. And the linalool is soothing and calming. And the linalool is, well, maybe the linalool is calming and the linalool is soothing. But anyway, the combination of it make it soothing and calming. It is commonly found in many personal care products. It's steam distilled from the leaves and stems of the Mentha citrata plant, and doTERRA sources it from India. It complements a warm bath and makes it more relaxing. This versatile oil clears the air of unpleasant odors and can even be used as an effective surface cleaner. Because bergamot mint is a mint, not a citrus oil, it does not cause it's not photosensitive. So it's fine for you to be out in the sun after you have applied it. So this oil emotionally is super cool. It's the oil of a revived heart. Bergamot mint is primarily a heart revitalizing oil. It is both beautifully uplifting and tenderly calming to the senses. It has a balancing effect on the emotions, comforting and soothing individuals when they feel like their heart is weighed down by the disappointments of life. I think that we all have had times where our heart has been weighed down by the disappointments of life. It lifts them and helps them know they will heal and rise again. Bergamot mint opens up the soul to gentle inspiration followed by calm. It's a lovely oil for peaceful meditation or tranquil contemplation. This oil aids in simplifying problems that have grown out of proportion. I know none of you ever let your problems grow out of proportion, and are consuming too much emotional energy. It is also helpful when an individual's mind and heart are in need of deep restorative rest. I also think that we've all been at that place where both our hearts and our minds just need to let go and rest. So remember bergamot mint. Bergamot mint encourages individuals to consciously consider if they are welcome in their own heart. It invites them to come home to themselves and be inspired from within. Its aroma reopens obscured and forgotten passageways, creating a welcoming refuge deep within their being. This oil facilitates complete self-acceptance so that the heart may unfold radiant, open, and alive. So if you're feeling weighed down, disappointed, rejection of self, closed to love, or exhausted, then diffuse bergamot mint. And I can't remember, it's been a couple of months ago, and I can't remember the exact situation, but I was feeling one of these negative emotions, And I looked it up in my emotions book, and one of the options was bergamot mint. And I thought, what? That just, it really surprised me. But I diffused it and it worked. And it worked relatively quickly, half an hour, then it was probably weighed down, is probably what I was feeling. And it just amazed me. And it's one that I never would have thought of, I guess, because I'm not super familiar with it and I haven't used it enough. But it is amazing with helping your heart and helping your soul when you're feeling weighed down and disappointed. So the positive properties that we want to feel is uplifted, hopeful. I think that was part of it. I was feeling weighed down and just like there was no hope. Self-acceptance, loving, refreshed, and open. So this oil, there are a lot of ways to use it physically. For me, and I've said this about a lot of the oils, for me, the superpower of this oil is how it can help me emotionally and not just with physically. So keep that in mind. The top properties are, it's an antioxidant, calming, invigorating, analgesic, antidepressant, antibacterial, anticonvulsant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antispasmodic, as well as a sedative, calming and soothing. So the properties will tell you a lot of the things that it does that when I'm being compliant, I can't say. So look and notice those properties. The primary benefits are that it creates a comforting atmosphere. It has a relaxing and restorative aroma. It's calming and uplifting. When it very first came out in the convention booklet that Laura Jacobs put together about the convention oils, then she had the top uses divided into relax, revive, relieve, and resist. And as we go through some of the uses, I think you'll see that it comes into all of those. But aren't those 4 R's something that we all want and that we all probably need in our lives at one time or another? So some of the ways to use it is add it to a lotion, soap, or other personal care products. You can use it with unscented lotion to be especially helpful for a comforting aroma before sleep. So Barbara, try to add, look for your bergamot mint, try to add some to lotion and put it on your feet at night, or just put the oil on your feet. Diffuse day or night for a comforting environment. Wayland calls them sinker spells, but about an hour after lunch, how you just start wilting and just want to go to sleep, except Barbara doesn't, but everybody else, I think, does. When you're feeling that afternoon slump, then diffuse bergamot mint with lime, and it will help energize you and get you back, up, going, and moving. You can add a few drops for a comforting massage or a warm bath. Put a few drops on a cotton ball or small passive diffuser to place in your car or linen closet. Comb a drop or 2 into your hair to carry the scent with you all day. It will clear the air of musty or unpleasant smells. You can add a few drops to a small spray bottle and fill it with water and spray it around your room. Have a clean smelling room spray. If you suffer from low energy, lack of motivation, or pessimism, diffuse or apply under your nose, over your heart, and across your forehead. If you are feeling muscle aches and pains and tension, apply to the areas of concern. Unsettled or restless sleep issues, diffuse or apply under your nose and on the bottoms of your feet at bedtime. The other thing that I found was a suggestion to put it on your spine, that the spine is the freeway of your body. And if you think about it, all your nerves kind of go back through your spine and it runs up and down and goes to every area of your body. So if you're needing help to unwind and to just relax and let things go so you can sleep, then put it on your spine, whatever part of your spine you can reach. For bloating, gas, nausea, and upset stomach, apply to abdomen, bottoms of feet, and under nose. Repeat as often as needed. If you have a feeling of constricted breathing, diffuse with a citrus oil and or inhale from cupped hands. You can apply it to your chest, forehead, bottoms of feet, and or along your spine. If you are suffering from menstrual discomfort and moods, diffuse it, apply it under your nose and on your lower abdomen. If you have unwanted gas in your stomach or intestinal system, then apply to areas of concern, abdomen, spine, and or bottoms of your feet. You can add a few drops to diffuser jewelry. This one is diffuse to reinforce a sense of immune protection. And I thought, that just struck me weird, and I kind of puzzled over it. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me today, because I thought, a sense of immune protection. I don't want a sense of immune protection. I want immune protection. And then I realized this came out the fall of 2020. Well, what was happening the fall of 2020? The world was shut down, and everybody had such a heightened sense of fear about COVID and about everything going on. And then I thought, okay, isn't this interesting that this oil came out when we were in that situation of the world being shut down and all the fear mongering that was going on. And one of the purposes and one of the benefits is to reinforce the sense of immune protection. And we've got lots of oils and lots of ways to protect our immune system, but this can help us feel comfortable that we're going to be okay, that we're not going to die tomorrow, and that things are going to work. And again, you go back to some of the emotional benefits that it had with inspiration followed by a sense of calm and finding a welcoming refuge deep within your being. I think that that's one of the inspired timing of oil. Every once in a while, oils come out just at the perfect time. And I think this is one of them. So it is a pretty mild oil. So I think I use it neat when I use it, or I diffuse it more than I put it on topically. But there is possible skin sensitivity. These are all the normal ones that they have to say. So keep out of the reach of children, avoid contact with eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. All of those normal things. So Bergamot Mint, if you don't have it, and you've got 2 more days to place a 125 PV order, and it's the free oil this month. So you can get it if you think you might have it or aren't sure. Go and look and pull it out and use it for some of these things. I will send you, you'll get 2 different emails from me again this week, because I've got the handout from Laura, and then I've got 3 pages of different recipes, diffuser recipes, a recipe for a body oil, for a drift away balm, and for shower tablets.